And the 12th person voted out of Survivor FSU Players vs. Pawns, Sebastian. Sebastian, please bring me your torch. Sebastian, the tribe has spoken.
Basically, Seb and I were the closest alliance out of everyone, and it's come time to split us up. So I know Seb is gone, but it had to be one of us. It was gonna be me, and then I guess last minute they flipped to Sebastian, and I lost my ally, and that's just how it's gonna go. But I have an extra vote, which I have not used yet, but it's in my arsenal.
And so I was like, that's when I went into panic mode because I was like, I thought Luke was probably with me, and then I was like,
that was a hard one.
No, I got you. I just genuinely, I truly believe if he made it to the end, because the underdog story, everything.
Especially with the shot in the dark. It didn't.
No, the shot in the dark was the best part of like, if he gets the end shot in the dark, all of that. I'm like, just think with logic for this one.
Why didn't he do shot in the dark?
Because then it would have been a tie.
Yeah, it would have been 3.
Oh, so you were just like, you were banking.
I was banking on someone flipping, and if I didn't have my vote and it was a tie, then maybe people would have decided to get me out or something. That's what
Actually, that paid off.
Yeah. No, I didn't trust 100%. I wasn't 100% convinced that I flipped anyone. So instead, I was like, I can't risk it.
I didn't know you would do that though. I had no idea. When was that again?
We were sitting right there. It was at the very start. I said, I'm not voting for Julia.
I think I definitely missed that.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I didn't even have to go into that whole thing. Dude,
I might have not heard the not part.
Probably.
I tried to gauge you, like making eye contact, and I couldn't tell because I could tell you were nervous. I was thinking, so then I was like, I have to fight.
Rachel's making eye contact, Sebastian's making eye contact, you're making eye contact.
Okay.
This time,
I do think Julia. I don't know.
Whoever doesn't want to move between Claire or Julia, if you need to.
I agree.
I'm usually
If you win a
Sandra's
movie and
gotta
then we
walk
can.
in.
yeah, Sandra, I mean, I'm just usually like set on this decision. I didn't want to be like, I'm not doing this.
No, it's fine.
No one told me. Except you.
I literally walking.
Or Sebastian.
I told you, I did say at 7 someone needed to go.
Oh,
And
Yeah, no, it was Luke.
I had no idea.
I knew I was gonna piss off somebody.
I knew we weren't gonna do Julia.
She didn't want to. So it was just me and him.
It was us and him.
Oh, okay.
If it helps at all, I literally walking in the line, I had no idea. I didn't decide until I was sitting there because I thought it was going to be 3-3 and I was going to have to decide the last one. And like I have worries about Julia, and I just didn't know if this was the time to do it.
I'm so serious about that. I was scared about it. But now that he's gone,
But we would have voted against him.
I know. I was worried about like I was in the
I
just didn't
I'm not
know
like
there was
mad or like
opportunities.
that sad. I mean, I am a little sad for Sebastian.
So, like,
but like, I was like, whoa.
you were just shocked.
Yeah.
School TV?
Yeah.
You think it was
I
going
thought
to
Julia was gonna pull out a rock thing.
Oh, when she raised her hand, I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no.
Well, I
So I thought majority was just going. I thought majority was going with you.
I mean, no, I have no hard feelings.
Sorry.
I just wanted Sebastian
Still want to say
out. And I mean, Luke's not here, so I don't know if we want to wait, but basically, like, Sebastian came to me right at the end, and he tried to pitch Sandra to me, and when I asked him if he was telling me the truth, he like could tell, like he like smirked, and I was like, it's me, like it has to be. So then I like went into overdrive because fight or flight instinct. I was like, if I'm going out, I'm going out swinging, but he was so convincing. He was like, basically, I took everything he said about the Sandra plan as. I was like, okay, everything you just said about Sandra is about me. And he said he had you 1,000% and had you 1,000, or had you and Luke 1,000%.
I thought Luke was 1,000% too. I never knew he was changing.
I knew Luke.
If I knew Luke was changing, I
I
probably would
did
have
not
changed.
know Luke was going to. That's why I was spoke because at the end I
asked Luke if he wanted to compete against Sebastian.
Yeah.
I didn't
He
talk
thought
to
about
Luke.
that.
I didn't talk to Luke after you talked to him.
I got you.
It was just like, honestly, Sebastian was just so convincing. And in my true opinion, I didn't think I was the biggest threat. I thought it was him.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Well, like,
if he didn't go, I think he like, and I went instead.
That shot in the
I think
dark
we're
was
all.
crazy.
I think that we are all genuinely on a similar like level. That it would be a true like us as final six is a fair battle, but I think Sebastian was leading most things, and so that's just why.
Speed is key in the relay ahead, but that's just the start. There's more to dread. Bounce and stack with all your might. The person that balances best takes the prize tonight. So will this actually be a relay?
Yeah, last time we used that one. We're doing our stretch.
No, it's probably like running and grabbing.
Yeah, he did say it won't be just that, so it's probably
Yeah.
not. It's probably like maybe like
and
grabbing a
stack.
piece and then like stacking something.
It might, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably to make, like,
You have to
a four-hour
bounce
puzzle.
something.
Bounce?
Bounce and stack with all your might.
Oh, like
But then you're also balancing. Whether you're balancing like pieces
I
or
bet you have to balance on something and throw something.
This is going
If
to
you
be
follow
like
your route,
a
if you
true
miss your route.
survivor puzzle type thing.
All right, Luke, come back up. Give me the necklace. Immunity is back up for grabs. We'll spin. All right, I'm gonna give this to Sean. Just hold. All right, what you are doing in this final six challenge, it's called the Pong Wobbly Relay. You will start. We're gonna draw for spots, by the way. You will start with 3 dice. You're gonna roll your dice until you hit 3 of the exact same number on that roll. You can't get 6 and then roll the next 2 and try to get 6. You have to get 6 on all that same roll. You're gonna keep rolling until you get 3. If no one has hit 3 by 5 minutes, you can start doing the get 6, then just roll the next 2 for 6, and got it? That make sense, everyone? Yes. Okay. Then you're going to spin 5 times. You just spin. Okay, spin 5 times, and this is why it's called Pong Wobbly. Your goal: bounce, cup. Next, put your cup in on top of the ball. Bounce, cup. You have to get to 7. All right. If you miss, restart. Restart
All of the
anytime.
cups?
You restart all the cups and you spin 5 times again. All
All
right. If no one has gotten their tower after 5
You get
minutes,
to take all those cups out at once.
yes. If no one has gotten their tower after 5 minutes, we will allow you to not restart anymore. Okay? So we're putting time limits on this.
Okay.
All right?
But they don't have to try and roll the dice again.
No. Once you get past the dice, you're done. You're done with the dice level. Is there anything else that I have to mention?
Production should watch one first.
Yeah, we're gonna watch you guys. Make sure you're not cheating or anything. Remember, you have to spin 5 times. If you mess up, Pong Wobbly, you have to yell Jeff when you're done. If you haven't yelled Jeff, you didn't win the challenge. Okay?
Only if you touch the bottom cup too.
And yeah, you can only touch the bottom cup until you're switching. Got it? All right. Let's draw for spots. Does everyone understand the challenge?
Yes.
All right. On my go, we're gonna start a 5-minute timer. And after that, we will start different rules of the challenge. All right. Survivors ready. Go. Everyone rolling their dice. Dice friendly. No, it has to be on the table. If it falls on the ground, it does not count. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Everyone looking frantic.
Got it. Got it.
Julia, move on to the next challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're good. You pick up the cup and bounce. You can move the cups around, yes. Julia on 2 cups. Everyone else, throw the dice. 3 cups. Everyone else, throw the dice. Julia, restart. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well. Everyone, keep it rolling. You need me up there? Yes. You're good. You're good. Okay. You're good, Sandra. Go. Sandra, you guys stand. Sandra, you guys stand back. Thank you. Julia. Julia has to restart.
Yes, Jeff.
You're good. Spin 5 times. Spin 5 times.
3.
You're good. Dane is getting dangerously close to immunity. And Dane misses. Restart. Sandra is now in the lead. Sandra misses. Restart. Rachel and Luke still stuck with the dice. We got 2 minutes and 37 seconds until the new rule takes effect.
Jeff.
You're good. You're good. Rachel, the only one left. Yes. Yes, if you restarted, Luke, get the spin.
Even if it's the first one.
Everyone on the cup stage but Rachel. Dane getting up there. He's on 4 cups. On his 5th cup. Julia not far behind. Sandra not far behind. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Sandra's supposed to go from the bottom, but that's okay. Who restarts? Dane has to restart. Sandra is now in the lead. Julia has to restart. You have to spin 5 times. Sandra has to restart. Rachel, minute 40 till the new rule takes effect. Oh yeah, Sandra, pull it from the bottom, not from the top. Like, see how they're doing it? All right, Julia has 3 cups. Julia misses. Dang it. Dane misses, has to restart. Luke has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Luke has to restart. Rachel is now in the lead. The player is now in the lead.
I'm not in the lead. You said the wrong redheaded. I'm in the left.
Claire is in the lead. Guys, I have no sleep. I'm sorry. I already told you I'm bad with names, so. Claire is on her last cup.
Don't mess up.
Claire is shaking. Claire misses. Julia misses. It is now Sandra in the lead. 31 seconds. One, 2, 3, 4. Sandra is in the lead. Sandra, on her last cup, has to land this ball. She wins immunity. She misses, she restarts. Sandra misses. It appears Dane is now in the lead.
Can I please get a time check?
Okay, new rule. Okay, restart. Okay. Oh, she got it. Okay.
All right, Rachel, now on the cup stage. Everyone on the cup stage. New 5-minute timer.
Oh, I think
Claire is on 3 cups. Luke not far behind on 2. Dane is on 1 cup. Claire wins individual immunity. going. Claire, on her last cup. You have a ball in there, right? You have a ball in there? Put the cup on top. Rachel, at 4 cups. Rachel, you're not supposed to put them down. Claire wins individual immunity now. All right, officially. All right, Claire, come get your necklace. Claire, it's safe at Tribal Council where someone will be the 13th person voted out of this game, and it won't be you.
What is your head at right now? Like,
My head is that I keep hearing Julia's name thrown out, and I'm not voting for her. My only, like, if I'm gonna play devil's advocate at all, here's the thing. She's like a very good jury vote, so I'm not like paying attention to that.
my fear is with her is that she's been like orchestrating a lot of things. That's my fear.
But she's been doing it.
She's been on the majority of the vote list every single time. That's it. Besides the Jennifer and the Sebastian vote where that was all love, she's been on the right side.
But do you think that she's gonna get jury votes for that? Because I think I could beat her.
I mean, probably not Sebastian. Well, here's my thing. I think Ben's somewhat easy to beat.
I actually think so too.
Which is why I feel like he's good.
Can I either talk to one of you or something with both of you?
Yeah. What's Claire saying?
Claire didn't tell me anything. I walked up, I said, listen, I understand that I'm going to be a part of it because my outburst at last tribal. And I was like, in real life, I'm socially, like,
Yeah, I understand.
I have the worst social anxiety. I would have
No,
never
me
done
too.
that in real life.
Me too.
I literally, yes, but I was like, in this game, I want to sit with people that play. I want to play with people that are playing a big game. And I said, so she basically was like, yeah, you have a target on your back. I'm like, yeah, I know. So my pitch to her was, we've been sleeping in this game for the entire time, so we didn't have a reason. Now's the time. Because we've done the final 5 and it's like a strong final 5.
Well, do you have a preference for a spot? Because I don't want to enforce
His name keeps getting thrown around, so maybe her.
That's not wrong. You can. Just because she's kind of almost kind of a little bit. And I mean, it's hard to like think of a reason to even do it now because there's so few of us.
Sandra's like posing the point like she's really not a threat.
That's true, but then who decides that they're us? Because I mean, realistically, you are probably.
Claire wants me to turn against you or Luke.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
But like you guys are my day ones.
I think
And that would hurt.
Okay, well I guess if she's trying to work with you, then I think she would come against me. I don't know if it just ends up being we never do it.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Oh yeah.
Because we rode this roller coaster together.
Well, would you want to do that, or would you want to Well then, I think that makes sense. Just because I don't know how close we can.
I know.
So we can't put. I mean, we could.
She can't save herself anymore, right? After this is more.
No. I guess we could try and keep on center, but also you have a little. I don't think that's. I don't know if that's what. I think Julia is a good one.
Yeah, I do. I agree.
So then I guess that would be I want to talk to Julia. I think they will.
I guess for now my mind will be set on. I'll let you know if something changes.
As much as I know her, and Luke also knows that, which is
Okay, perfect.
And then I'll just see what you
I'm gonna talk to her.
Okay. I was told that you want to get me out, and I figured.
No, I was just going along with the consensus that the group were going with.
No, like right now this round, like that's the last round. You said you went with consensus. Like right now this round, I was told that like I'm pretty much the only target, which is like understandable.
It was either you or it could be you, Claire, or Sandra probably.
Mm-hmm.
And where were you? It was when we all met up in the lobby before we came down here.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, we probably need to get Julia out.
And
I wasn't even the one who pitched it. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Rachel.
probably. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. I knew my name would be thrown out. So I mean, in my eyes, it's either me or you. And like that's nothing against you.
You wouldn't be willing to play Sandra.
I don't think it's in other people's best interest. So I don't think we would have enough numbers for that.
You think she's not big, okay?
I think that based on challenge performance, probably not. And I think on social performance, me and her have made similar moves. And then on top, so I don't know. But I mean, if you somehow got the numbers, I would consider it. But I also I've been playing a loyal game, and I don't know if I have the heart. If it was her, I wouldn't stop it though.
Okay.
That's kind of where I am at. Obviously, going into this round, I knew I would be a threat, but I did want to say Dane just came to me and said that you're the one that might be this round. I don't care if that is true. If it isn't, it doesn't affect me. I still want to work with you regardless. And I wouldn't blame you if that was the case.
I mean, this sounds like I'm just trying to bullshit, but I'm trying to think about it. You were standing there on top of the steps when you were, oh, sorry, not yet, you were, when you were there. So, there has been conversation about your name.
Yeah, no, I totally get it.
Claire and Julia have talked about it. Oh, no, I'm sorry, no, I'm on
Sandra.
No, actually, Claire and Luke.
No, I knew I put a target on my back. I didn't think I was going to survive the last tribal council, which is why I acted the way I did.
Well, Dane
Dane wants to do Sandra instead.
You think so? Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
But I said, because of the loyalty, I'm just a loyal person. I'm not broken one promise
Yeah,
in
that
this
makes
game.
sense. Okay, I thought I had a plan going into tribal. Then I get told that one of my biggest allies admitted that I threw someone's name in. So I'm like, wait, what's that all about? So I guess we'll see what happens at tribal. I would like to believe that I can still trust Dane. He said to me that the only reason he told her that was because he wanted to be honest in this game. Now I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. So hopefully I can trust him in the end, and hopefully Julia doesn't hate me for voting her out.
And I'm sorry about the last one. And I knew you weren't competing against him, so I couldn't. But I'm done with this. And then what are you thinking for the next vote? Probably Dane or Sandra. Then final four, you, Dane, Rachel, and then either of these. Okay.
I mean, I said it everything I wanted to say. I just, I'm in, I like the big battle. I still haven't won an individual immunity. I don't know how likely it will be, but that would be, I think, a good final five fight. I don't know.
I think so too. I mean, well, yeah.
I mean, are you close with Dane? That wouldn't break any promises or anything.
I think maybe voted twice together, but not particularly.
It's more of just a number.
Yeah, he's just kind of another person.
I mean, I feel like I voted with you multiple times, and then on the vote, the Sebastian vote, we understood and didn't want to force you to write down his name. We worked around it.
There was nothing.
Yeah, I feel like you knew it was in your best interest, and then I don't want to force you to vote any which way.
Okay, so it's gonna be Julia, and then next, hopefully Sandra, and then I'm at least in the final five. I still have my extra vote, which I would use at the next tribal no matter what, because I might as well use it than let it go to waste. And then in that case, hopefully I make top 4 or 3, and then we'll just have
And I'm so good with you, me, Rachel, you're Rachel, you, me, Sandra, and Dane on the 4.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Me too.
I just breathe the first. I judged you. And I think, especially after the last one,
I don't know.
Yeah. Unless he's some secret.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if I don't think I will. It's hard because I want to decide because I want to finish the trust. But also Julia.
It's hard to tell.
Well, to be clear, I mean, if you and Claire.
It's whether we pull in Dane or whether we pull in Sandra.
I feel like Dane's better.
Yeah, I'll talk to Dane. I think he has a lot of trust in me, even though I...
Also, I should probably talk to him because I didn't go with him last time.
We can talk to him together.
Well, is that too much? How about, do you mind if I talk to you first?
Yeah.
Just because I want to try.
And then I'll reconfirm.
Okay, yeah. And then, but wait, what are we, I'm so happy with Julia. What are we talking about? I don't even know who she is. I don't actually know who she is.
We have to interview.
Yeah, we have. Okay, so, that's fine.
Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, I have faith in Luke, and
actually know what I don't know what the truth is because I haven't been in the booth yet.
I want you, me. I at least want you and me. I don't know what to think.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I would do that.
I
The only reason I is I compete against her. I think she's good.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
I don't want to compete.
No, I know.
So that's why I left her out of
I'd be willing
in
to.
my Final Four, I don't have her in my Final Four because I think she's like
I
I'm
should
not
hear
good at
people's Final
challenges, so I
Fours.
have to give it to competitors.
Okay.
Things are getting crazy. Things are getting crazy. This is going to be a really tough vote, really tough one for me. I don't want Julia to go home, but I cannot think of a single way to save her right now. And it looks like that's where the numbers are going. So I'm going to go with the numbers. So when you see this back, Julia, I'm super sorry. This is the hardest decision that I've had to make in the game. But I think I'm writing your name down, this vote.
We just need to do it.
I like, my thing is like, you're the what saved me at the last chapter. If you have another idea, I'd be open to, but I also like, I'm a big loyalty person and I did make the promise
Yeah.
Final Four and I want to stick to that.
It just seems like the options are really small. And I feel like besides Dan, it could be Claire. You know,
But Claire has
Rachel's
immunity.
name is never come to be fair.
And she never heard me down either, but I really like her.
Me too. I feel
I
like
think she has a great social game, but there's nothing. She hasn't like led strategic moves, so I don't know. I think it would be a good fight if she was sitting in final tribal. I think I would like the idea of sticking with the Final Four promise I made now because next tribal council, Claire's or next round, if Claire wins immunity, then the Final Four pact we made is forced to break, and no one's breaking any promises because it's impossible to. You get what I'm saying? So like
5
then
minutes.
it's like if she doesn't, then we can just keep the promise. I mean, you guys didn't say that. I'm not gonna hold you to it, but like I'm keeping my word on that. Like I played a loyal
I know where you're
game.
coming from.
So
This time it's actually 100%.
Promise?
Yes.
Can I trust you? My day
yes,
one?
Yes. And if you feel like you have to, like, if you feel like you need to pull it out, go for it. I don't think you would have to, though.
You don't think so?
No, but if you need to, like, that's up to you. But I'm
Because if
gonna
I'm
I'm
alive-
gonna talk to Rachel again. Okay? If Rachel is like saying like probably in, then we tell you to play.
You are?
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. And if I don't get voted,
I'm gonna go to the
if,
end with you.
If I get if I go to the next round and I get immunity, I'll give you the eye.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
I do feel like I've played a really good game. I think the issue is I didn't do as good of a job as keeping it as a secret as I intended to. But like your intentions are never what actually happens. So that's I don't know, that's difficult. Anyways, like the promise I was referring to last tribal council was the Final Four promise I made. They didn't say back. I didn't ask them to, but I was like, I promise I'm working with you for. And that promise is what got me through the last one. So I think that's just like the plea I'm making right now. And the other plea I'm making is like, I want to be competing with the best competitors at the end. All Dane has done is look for idols. He hasn't really strategized. If anyone takes him to the end, it's at the GOAT, and I don't want to do that. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be me. I think I put too big of a target, but I'm happy to like have made it this far, so we'll see. Also, I feel like there has to be an idol. And I have not looked hard enough because I don't think it's in the trees and bushes and stuff like Dane thought it was. I feel like it might be over here, so when I grab my stuff, I'm gonna check under the tables as my like last resort. But if I do find it and play it, which I doubt it's over there, I'm just saying it's pulling stuff out of my butt right now. But yeah, that's like my last resort.
All right, jury, welcome in. We have Jonah, Ryan, Morgan, Dalton, and Sebastian voted out at the last tribal council. All right, Claire, you won individual immunity. How does that feel?
Literally, like, that was the best thing that could have happened. Especially, like, getting to these close numbers, like, it's the difference between winning and losing.
You're guaranteed Final Five,
Yeah.
unless you decide to take that necklace off and give it to someone else.
No.
Luke, what happened? You
The
were close.
odds of rolling those 3 dice were 1 in 206.
Wow, you did the math, huh?
Well, she did the math, but we didn't do that. It's something like that. So, yeah, I mean, I was there for longer than I should have been. I had 2 in a row like 5 times. Constantly tested that, and that's just how it worked out.
Everyone here was very close at one point. You know, a cup or 2 away. And why'd you roll your eyes?
Just got so unlucky with the dice, but that's how the dice roll. I don't know.
Yeah? You got it right before the rule change, right?
The
Or
rule
like-
changed.
Yeah.
I did 5 minutes. The rule changed. The first roll I did was 3 in a row. That was pretty good. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Dang, you were pretty close a lot. You had
Yeah.
6 cups like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, just guess I'm not good at holding water things.
And Julia, you were first up there and you had the most time to stack your cups.
I get so dizzy spinning. Like that took me out.
Something I noticed that Julia took advantage of, and none of you other contestants did. We never told you how fast you had to spin. All of you just decided you were going to spin.
I slowed down once I got too dizzy and I couldn't do it anymore. So.
I spun fast to work on the thing fast.
Yeah.
Mhm. Sandra probably had 6 cups the most out of anyone.
I don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, Sandra, I thought you were going to win it like
There's a
3 or
reason
4
it's
times.
That last one
Yeah.
just got me. I don't know.
I mean, I thought everyone was going to win at some point. I thought every 5 seconds we had a new winner. I guess not. Claire, we had the cup mishap, but you did actually pull it out, so it didn't matter. You seemed to smile ear to ear. Is this your second individual immunity?
Good job, guys.
Congrats. Probably feeling like no other. Anyone have anything they'd like to say? Everyone,
I'll play again, I guess.
you feel in
No.
danger again.
I mean, okay, listen. I genuinely thought I was going last tribal, which is why I had the argument outburst that I did. I would never do that in real life. I am the most anxious person ever. But like, I want to be here. I've enjoyed playing this game with you guys, so like, I want to still be in it. And like, I have no hard feelings if I get voted out right now. Like, I'm not gonna hold grudges, but I'm gonna say like, I'm still like the promise I was referring to last time. Still on that promise now. I want to be in Final 5 with 5 super strong competitors because I think that makes it more entertaining. I think it makes it, if you win at the end, it's like a bigger victory, and that's all I want.
That's not what you said about Sandra though. You said you wanted her in because she's probably a weaker opponent.
Not necessarily.
Big reaction from the jury and Rachel. Sandra's laughing. Rachel?
I didn't know it was said, and I'm really like interested. I just love
did that come
Dane's
from?
courage to
Like-
bring that up.
Yeah, that was-
I know. It's news to me, but it's interesting.
Dane said, "Are you sure you wouldn't vote out Sandra?" I said, "I don't want to because I'm loyal." And then I wanted to keep Sandra in, so I tried to downplay how good of a player I think she is. So that's why I said that.
Sandra.
And Sandra,
So you say?
She's probably right. I'm not that great of a competitor. I've not won anything today, so I'm not.
and I haven't either.
I'm not offended.
So, but I feel like I'm an average competitor in challenges, but I haven't won out. Like I haven't won anything. Technically, even on tribes, I got second. Like the tribe competitions that I was a part of that won, and still got second every time. I was not on the winning tribe there. I know obviously you weren't either, and like I commend you for your 2 individual wins. But like me and Dane had a conversation, and it was basically like it's you or me. So when
Really?
yeah. He said he heard his name. I said, well, I heard that you said my name.
So Dane, you think Dane threw you under the bus and you
Yeah.
threw Dane under the bus?
Sure.
Does everyone kind of agree to that consensus? So one or the other?
Mutual bus throwing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we're both driving the bus and we ran into each other.
Dane, how do you feel? Is that I mean, you're shaking your head
I'm
yes.
worried, but
I told
I want to
him.
put faith in these guys. We've been through this together. I think I'm just more scared that like maybe my faith was put in the wrong place. But
So you kind of regretting previous decisions?
no,
Okay.
I've seen how quickly like votes have swayed from one person to another.
You feel like loyalties aren't true.
Well, maybe. But
Okay, that's ominous.
well, I don't know about what you mean by loyalty. It was just
Well,
like
you said
sticking to one thing. I don't know.
votes are swayed pretty easily. So that you're inferring that people are not as loyal as they may say.
I wouldn't say loyal. I would say it was just like,
It's just anyone's game.
yeah.
Mm.
It's chaos. Mhm.
Everyone's nodding to that.
And that's what I'm scared of
Mm.
tonight.
You want to say something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, you know, the more the numbers dwindle, there's less obvious reasons to get rid of people, you know, like there might be someone ruffled feathers with this person, someone's or whatever, and when you get to numbers like this, just there's fewer of us, there's fewer reasons, and so I really do believe that it becomes less about like a personal thing, just like what works given the circumstances of who wins a challenge or who's talked to who or all those little details.
You're all voting for, what's in your best interest in this game, right? So, I mean, that's what you said. Basically, it's what you're saying. You're voting not based on Dane is mad at Sandra or Dane is mad at somebody else, but you're voting based on this is my game and I need this person in the game or out the game or whatever.
And it's like, do you even know? Like, you think you know what's best for your game, and then it's like, wait, am I gonna regret all the decisions I made when it comes to the end? And I have to find out, but I guess we'll see.
Last travel, you said those original travel lines were coming back.
Yeah.
Are they blurred again? Are they coming back?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that exactly.
Luke, haven't really heard much. What about you?
I'd probably, I don't know, I'd say blurred again, but like at the same time it could just be easy to say like, 2 yellow, 1 red, let's take out a blue or something like that.
Or the opposite.
Or the opposite.
2 yellow, take out the 3 blue, could take out the 2 yellow, full and red.
But to be honest, I haven't heard talk of any of that, so I think based off that, it's blurred.
So that hasn't really been discussed.
Yeah.
Talk has definitely not been about original tribal colors.
Yes.
That was
Not
not
this
true.
year, not this
Loyalties obviously are going to stem from like the extent of which you've been with somebody, and it makes sense that would a lot of times fall on tribal lines. But at least in this vote for sure, it was never said like a color wave type situation.
You're not extracting your reasoning for voting based on original travel
For
lines.
sure.
All right. Does anyone have anything they'd like to say before we get to voting? Everyone good? All right. Clear? Vote.
Julia, I am so sorry that the time has come for me to vote for you. I did not give you any promises that I wouldn't write your name down, but this one genuinely hurts me. I just don't have the numbers anymore.
I wanted to be your friend and work with you since I saw you sitting when we were waiting to start Survivor. I've loved working with you every second, and I hope that you can forgive me for this.
I gave it my best shot. I know it's me. So, like 100% it's me this time. So I used this long walk down the hallway to do some deep breathing so that I don't cry when Jeff reads my name. But, I lasted longer than Sebastian, and that was kind of the goal, so I'm good. I mean, yeah. I'll still put my vote on Dan in case anyone else does, but Sandra I know flipped on me too, so. And also, for the record, I never would have voted out Sandra. I genuinely the entire time, if the camera caught it, the only reason I said that she wouldn't be that strong of a competitor to people that weren't in my alliance was to try to protect her, because I knew she was my most loyal alliance member. And that's all. I just was trying to protect her, but yeah.
said you're with me. However, I think you're too much of a strategic threat, and I have a Final Four with everyone else, besides Claire, really. So you were supposed to go next time, but Claire won immunity, so I have to do this time.
I'll go tally the votes. Good job. All right. I have the votes. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, Julia. Second vote, Dane. One vote Julia, one vote Dane. Third vote, Julia. Fourth vote, Julia. And the 13th person voted out of Survivor FSU Players vs. Pawns is Julia.
Where's my hug, Jeff?
Where's my hug at?
Great. Oh, sorry. What? I was just gonna say great game. Like genuinely, I won. No. I knew it was me. I knew it was me, and I just had to try. I was grasping at straws. No. I genuinely I've had so much fun. Well, on day one, I feel like I had a pretty good grasp of the game. I had tight alliances. I was very involved in strategy and decisions made for votes. But day two happened and everything that could go wrong went wrong. Needless to say, I am not a fan of shot in the dark anymore. I will be holding a grudge against that. Sebastian's shot in the dark hitting really was the turning point of my game, where everything plummeted afterwards. For this round, everyone was very straightforward that the vote was going to be me. There's not much I could do. I still tried to grasp at straws, but nothing worked. My time had run out. So I was at least not blindsided. I guess all that's left to do now is cheer for my number one, Sandra. I'm excited to see what happens the rest of the game.